I done got sleepy. What's good, y'all? Child, y'all like up this live and quit playing with me. All right, the likes need to match the folks that's up in here. If it's 50 people, it should be at least 50 to 40 to 50 likes, not 24. With y'all raggedy asses. I'm sick of it. Friend, how you forget about Housewives? You know the Housewives come on every Sunday at the same time. How you forget? I'm sitting here talking about you. I'm tired. A friend, I don't even know. Cause when did it change to a pastor? I thought it was just some random nigga that was down to BET weekend. Now she hollering about it's a damn pastor. A child Portia don't even know. Portia just pulling some shit out of ass if you ask me. Hold on. Here I come. Here I go. Uh-oh, don't jump, bitch. Move. Child. But let's be clear, TinkTink ain't got nothing going on, so that's why she keep trying to kick up dust with Portia, and it's sad. We'll talk about that when we get there. She ain't got nothing going on, girl. Okay, she don't. She ain't got nothing going on, and that's why is all of this dust being kicked up about Portia and her cottage cheese coochie and what she doing with it, honey. I mean, chili. I keep calling it cottage cheese. Chili cheese coochie, honey. She keep worrying about her chili cheese cooch, and I know why, because she can't talk about them gals of hers. Yes, hit the thumbs up on y'all way in, girl. I'm tired. Okay, we gonna get through this though. It's good, but we gonna get through this. Tired as I am. I was supposed to take a nap earlier. I took a small little cat nap. This shit was like what, 15, 20 minutes? If y'all hear that plane, y'all just hear the plane. Okay, I live close to JFK. I don't know what to tell y'all. Okay, Rhonda, the JoJo Manor, you're here. The Choo Choo Express. Round here, you'll be hearing the B-19s flying in, girl. Can't do nothing about it. I got this old ass piece of trade that's texting me, girl. But shh, don't tell the fines. All right, do not tell the fines, okay? But I got this old, dirty ass piece of trade, honey, in his mid-40s, sitting over here hitting me up and shit. But shh, okay, don't tell the fines. Y'all know y'all keep that shit in house. Shut the fuck up. Because you don't want me to go out here and tell Greg about that black ashy ass nigga that you be hitting up. You don't want me to tell Greg about that. So shh. All right. Don't go out here and run y'all mouth to the fines. You don't run y'all mouth, I won't run mine. Cause Greg don't even like that motherfucker. So that's gonna cause huge turmoil in y'all household. So shh. All right. But it don't matter. It ain't nothing serious. It's just a little conversation. Okay, I ain't even got no time for none of that no more. My body don't want it. So 7, 8, 9, 10. RHOA. This is season 17. Episode 8. TinkTink need to go and find her life somewhere. Okay, that's what I'm gonna call the episode. Little Polar TinkTink, and I do mean Poe, need to go and find her damn life somewhere because this weirdo ass obsession that she got with Portia and her chili cheese cooch is just weird at this point. But not that weird because again, she can't film with her girls. We already know that one of her damn restaurants is down under. That ain't that damn interesting. So it's like, why not just keep up bullshit with Portia? But it's sad. Okay, it is real sad. Yes, I saw. No, why y'all bringing up some other show when I'm sitting here talking about this? I don't give a damn about that fuck nigga being on the Camaro show with her dirty piece of trade. Hollering about if you either you gonna support my OnlyFans or you gonna pay my damn bills. I don't care, girl. Like I'm over that. Like that was when that was. I don't care about that. I ain't even watched the damn Camaro show. I don't care. Like it's about the fourth person that came over here asked me that. We talking about the Housewives. Moving on. Speaking of TinkTink and her restaurant is down under. We go to her restaurant and we see her mama. This is my first time seeing her damn mama, but we see her mama and Nana. So I'm assuming that's who the Nana thing comes after. Her Nana. Her Nana was cute though. So shout out to her Nana. Um, and her mama, I guess she's like a manager or some shit down at the restaurant, and she said that it's been a little slow and that they need to have a staff meeting soon. And then she talks about how the Sand Springs location ain't doing no well. What I heard, they shut that bitch down. So Pola Tink Tink is wearing $140 Tom Ford t-shirt. Now here go my thing, Tink Tink. If your shit ain't doing that good and you run around here hollering about you about to do your fourth bankruptcy, do you really think it's wise for us to see you up here in $140 plain Tom Ford t-shirt that you turned into a dress? with your short ass. You know, y'all really can't, you know, Pinky suffer from the same thing. Y'all come up here hollering about y'all got these money troubles and these money issues, but then we seeing you in $140 plain white Tom Ford t-shirt that you done turned into a dress. Girl, if you gonna get up here holler about you broke, you need to at least look the part. Like, girl, you should have put you on a Fruit of the Loom or something. Okay, you should have went and got that t-shirt from Target and just got it in the extra large some shit. Like, y'all kill me with that. Y'all be getting up here trying to act like y'all so broke and y'all got all these money problems, but you don't mind coming up here being seen in 140. You paid $140 for a plain ass white t-shirt from Tom Ford that you done turned into a jersey dress. I mean, okay, tink tink. Um, Pola Tink Tink talks about not being able to fan with her daughters because of her ex Silverback, and she feels like that's just another form of control. Well, we got to see you with Chloe, and I understand why we got to see you with Chloe, because Chloe not his. I don't even think he halfway want to even claim Chloe. So I mean, you can't say that. At least you was able to film with Chloe. Oh, weird looking in. Anyway, because before y'all get up here and say I'll talk about somebody child, I mean, girl, I guess she 18 years old, she's an adult, and she's free to get talked about. We not gonna sit here and act like Chloe Capaz for the Chucky doll sister. We not gonna sit here and act like that. Okay? We is not gonna sit here and act like that. We not. We not gonna sit here and act like that ain't some funny looking girl. Cause it is. With no titties. Please stop. That's a bad child. Don't say that. Moving on. So Pola Tink Tink up here talking about she dating some man named Jarvis, and she been dating this man for a year, but he incognito because his name ain't even Jarvis, and then they wanted to call him something else. I think they said they wanted to call him Tony Baloney or some shit like that. Girl, I don't damn know. But that's my thing. You could be up here talking about this. Why the man want to be incognito? You could be up here talking about this and showing you moving on, but then again, maybe you're not. Because I mean, your ex Silverback is already trying to put you through the ringer, so maybe you don't even feel like going through all of that. But that'll make you a whole lot more interested than you sitting over here trying to keep up bullshit with Portia. No tea, no shade. Like it's giving Faye around there to when she was on Married to Medicine, and all we saw was that nigga and that pediatric cardiologist on a damn picture, and even then they had his shit cut out. Like that's really what it's given. Like Kimberly and the very ordinary Dr. Caston go down to see another damn dentist. Um, why you ain't let your husband knock your damn teeth out, Drew? Drew. Camely, why you ain't let your husband knock your damn teeth out for free? Cause that's your hub. Why we can't see him in his element? Why you had to go down to a whole nother dentist to get your teeth knocked out? Why you ain't let the man do it? Child. So Kimberly says that Dallas was a lot, but she was on her best behavior. Drew, I keep calling you Drew. Child, I don't know if that's a read, a gag, or what. Kimberly, why is you sitting here trying to act like that man ain't gonna see the playback of seeing how you showed your ass down to Dallas, down there with Drew? Why is you acting like that, Kimberly? Kimberly, why is you sitting there lying to that man in somebody else's dentist office versus his? Why? So we see a flashback of Kimberly hanging out with Frack and who was it? I think it was Frack and Angela and Drew, and she tells Frack that her, Portia, and Drew was supposedly plotting on her, and she feels like Frack knew about it. Frack says she knows about Black. She don't know a motherfucking thing about no damn plot. Now, Kay, I'm have to tap your hand a little bit. Kay, now, in the prior episode, you said, and I quote, Portia, Drew, and Phaedra was in on a plot. Now you up here saying that you believe that it's just Portia and Drew that's in on the plot, and Faye just knew about it. Like, which one? Kay. And y'all know I love him. And I'm trying to follow her. So it done went from all three of them was a part of this plotation and this scamation that you claim they had going on with this 8-year-old T Mano bought his ass on the Breakfast Club and said to now you believe it's solely Portia and Drew and Faye just knew about it. Well, when did you come to that conclusion? I mean, okay, Kimberly. I mean, you seem to be making this your heart's desire. And you know I love you, you my Pisces sister, plus you's a Delta. But I would think birds of a feather flock together. Freaking Frag been down and involved in every damn thing else together. So this is the one thing that she just don't have nothing to do with, but she knew about. I mean, okay, Kimberly, fine. So Portia, Drew, and Angela meet down for dinner. Now, a lot of people are saying that this thing is a fake alliance. And here's the gag. It probably is a fake alliance. But we know frickin' Frack is always gonna frickin' Frack. Drew and Portia was once friends. It's obvious they gotten over their little issues, so it's done with. You know, Angela and Faye, they just playing nice with one another now. Maybe that's why people feel like it's fake. Um, but I mean, is it fake? I mean, who knows? I mean, I could see why people could feel like the four of them is something fake, but like I told Scotty on Twitter, bitch, they way more interesting than Pinky, Kimberly, and Frickin' Frack 2.0. No tea, no shade, but they are. The four of them are way more interesting to see than Pinky, Kimberly, and Frickin' Frack 2.0. So if it is some fakeness there, and the fakeness could be going around, like let's be clear, I feel like the only reason why Frickin' Frack 2.0 is Frickin' Frack 2.0 is because Shamia and Portia ain't friends no more. And Kelly is deciding to take on Shamia's beef when it comes to Portia. I mean, I'm just saying, if we're gonna call out the fake forced friendships, I mean, it could be done all the way around. Because I really believe that if Portia decided to allow to let Shamia smell her chili cheese coochie again, She not gonna halfway want to fuck with TinkTink because Portia don't fuck with TinkTink. Let's just be clear here. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If we gonna call the popular clique fake, and I mean, in some aspects, I get it. There's no way we can't feel that way about the lesser than crew, other than Kimberly, because y'all know I love Kimberly. I don't feel like she lesser than. I just don't understand why she want to sass out of herself to Fick a Frack 2.0. I mean, I really don't get it. But I mean, fine, Kay, if that's what you want to do. Oh, Scotty in here. It's still fake to me. Bitch, don't nobody give a fuck what you think Ryan here. Okay? Don't nobody give a fuck about what you think Ryan here. You Ryan here. I let you have it round there to your channel, but you Ryan here, bitch. And we don't care. So, Scotty, you really gonna sit here and say that the popular clique ain't as entertaining to watch as Kimberly Pinky and Fricka Frack 2.0? You really gonna sit up here and act like that? Scotty, cut that out. You know you enjoyed watching that dinner scene. Stop that. Anyway, okay. Anywho, I did bring up what you said, bitch, and I said I understood where you was coming from. What more you want? Damn. I can't never give nobody a compliment. I could do whatever I want to do with my best friend around here to my church house. What I tell y'all about that shit? That's my best friend. I'll run down on his ass if I feel like it. That's my best friend. Now, like I said, yes, I can understand what Scotty is saying. I get it. Especially when it comes to Faye Faye and Angela. I get it. But if we're gonna say that, we can't just bypass it with the other damn crew. Okay, with the other Four Live crew. We can't just bypass that. I would still love to know why. Whatever, Kimberly, if that's how you feel, girl. Anywho, um, so Faye Faye is having some what's she call it? A sound bath down to her. Y'all know she got to have something to do, girl. So she's having a sound bath, and she tells them about what Kimberly told her about the scamation and the plotation that Portia and Drew got going on, whatever the case may be. Now listen, y'all know Portia is the liar. Okay, she just lied down to the end of this thing when it came down to Polar TinkTink. She is a liar, and she'll make up a lie out of nowhere, right? But I'm sorry. I just do not believe that Portia and Drew was scheming and plotting against K. Michelle. I still don't believe that. I still don't buy that. I don't. I don't see the reason why Drew would even be a part of that shit because she didn't even have no issue with K. Michelle. And to let Portia tell us she ain't had no issue with her either. They were damn friends. Yes. Portia is a liar. Yes. Portia has done some fucked up shit in the past. Hello, Candy. Yes, 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 yes. But I just do not believe it. I don't. I don't believe it. I believe some messy ass producer called Kimberly because they, like I said, they want to see K Michelle. They don't want to see Kimberly. All right. That's what I think. I think some messy ass producer told her this shit and it got her damn activated. That is what I think. But I do not believe that Portia and Drew set up amongst the campfire and say that we finna bring up some 8-year-old T. I just don't believe they did that. I don't. I just don't believe they did that. I don't. So Portia tells Lauren and hoe ass Diane what happened down to Dallas and how punk ass Mike showed up for her, but now she knows that it's not gonna work because he want kids and she don't know if she want anymore. She says that Sway, her bull dagger, has been calling her lately, asking what's going on betwixt them. Look, Portia and her hoes can go kick fucking rocks. Okay? Portia and her hoes can go kick fucking rocks. Okay? I do not give a damn about punk ass Mike. I don't give a damn about him and all that Beijing he got on his face. I don't give a fuck about that bald headed ass scallywag. I do not care. Then when it come down to Sway, I mean, I guess that's a little bit interesting because she decided to play a play boy dagger up here on the show or whatever. But I don't like the way how she playing around with Sway. I don't like it. Okay? I don't like it. I don't like how she's sitting around here playing around with Sway. I don't appreciate how she playing around with Sway. I really don't. I don't. I don't even feel like she's serious about Sway like that. I really felt like this is just a way to keep us talking. Why not play a play bull dagger on camera because this is gonna get the people talking. Y'all know this is how these hoes do. They do it all the time across franchises. They do it all the time across franchises. Y'all remember Plastic Nikki Baby did this shit on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Y'all remember that shit? Monique did this shit on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Y'all remember what white ass AD? Y'all remember that? Like this is some shit that they always got. Mimi did shit on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Now I don't like her running around here playing with Sway. I don't like that. I don't like that because Sway about as cute as she can be, can't she? Mm, I don't know. You know what? I give Sway a strap on, or perhaps I got to be real drunk. Okay, perhaps, but I got to be real drunk. I have her and Ty Young at the same time. I get both of them strap-ons in, I mean, see where the night takes us. You know. How about you, Scotty? Is you still in here? Like, would you give Sway and Ty Young a strap on and see where the night take y'all? I mean, I would. You know. Once my kidneys get better and I'm allowed to drink again, and I gotta get drunk. Anyway, um, so Wishbone goes to the surrogacy clinic, and she take her little TinkTink with her. Um, oh, so you a lesbian now? No, not really, because Sway ain't no woman. Okay, Sway ain't no woman. And y'all know Ty Young is all man. Okay, y'all know Ty is a handsome, strapping young fella. Do you understand? So no? No, I'm still the pillow princess and all that shit. What you mean? Anyway, so Wishbone meets with Polar Tink Tink to go to the surrogacy clinic, and she's worried about what will happen if the boy embryo don't take. But here go my thing. Why he won't dare with you? Like, this is some shit that you and him should be doing together, because he's the one that's pressuring your ass into getting the surrogate and having a man child. So why is it he with you? Fuck them damn cameras. He's the one that really wants to have this damn baby. So why isn't he with you? And why are we talking about him? Whilst we talking about him, you sitting up here hollering about he's uncomfortable watching you on screen with another man, because apparently you done got into acting and you done had this little scene with this man, and he feels uncomfortable with all of that. And I'm gonna tell you something. I wouldn't give a flying fuck what Return to Slab Face ass don't like, because you already up here crying, so scared that he's gonna leave you if this surrogacy thing don't work. So why do you care about what the fuck he think? Huh? Why do you give a damn? Why? Like, you getting on my nerves. You really are. You sat around here doing all this crying and putting yourself through all this turmoil over a baby that he really wants, and he can't even show up to the damn appointment with you. That's some shit that y'all supposed to have done together. Okay? Not you tagging along, tink tink. I would have been so embarrassed. I would have been. I would have been so embarrassed. Like, even the doctor's like, well, why he ain't come with you? Like, I don't understand. Like, Shamia, I'm going to give you some real trail advice. It's time for you to start thinking about yourself. All right? Because the fact that you were sitting up here so scared of what's gonna happen if this man child ain't able to come into fruition. You crying as if he gonna be out the door, he gonna get rid of you. So if you're feeling that way, then it's time for you to stop thinking about Return to Slab Face ass and worrying about his feelings. It's time for you to start doing you. It's time for you to start thinking about you. It is. Because I know I give you a lot, but just the fact that he made you go to that appointment by yourself, technically. Because TT ain't had no reason to be there with you. She didn't. She ain't had no reason to be there with you. And Gerald won't do nothing. Gerald could have took some time out of his busy day to come to this surrogacy appointment with his wife, because he's pressuring you into having this damn baby. Tink should not have been there with you. She got to wipe your tears and console you about that shit. It's time for you to think about Shamia and stop sitting here trying to put all of your eggs into this Gerald basket. That's really how I feel. It was pathetic. It was. It was real pathetic. Seeing you sitting there go through that by yourself. Technically, you did. I don't care that T Tink was there, but you shouldn't have been there with you. Your husband should have been there with you. You the reason why you want to do all this bullshit. He pressuring you into having a damn man child to come out looking like him. Return to slab face ass Junior. Child. No, you fucking lying. I tell you what, couldn't have been my man LaFonce. LaFonce would have took off and he would have been right there with me, right there beside me, wiping my damn tears if I had doubts. That's what LaFonce would have been right here. Do you understand? Fuck them damn cameras. He'd have been right here. Do you understand? Girl, please. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you, love. I feel better. Thank you. Where the fines would have been right here. Okay? Right here. Right up under my titty. Do you understand? Wiping my damn tears and my fears while I'm sitting there crying, thinking, what if this male embryo don't right here, bitch? It wouldn't have been Mimi. It wouldn't have been Nitra. It wouldn't have been Scotty. It wouldn't have been Really B. It wouldn't have been JoJo. It'd have been him. No, you fucking lying. Moving on. So TinkTink at home with her female Chucky doll, and she's sending her a basket to go off to college with. Child, she don't need them Trojans, child. Ain't nobody checking for Chloe ass. Okay. Ain't nobody checking for Chloe ass like that, girl. Okay, you keep them box of condoms for you and for Jarvis. Ain't that the man name? You keep them condoms for you and Jarvis, okay? Chloe don't need them shits, girl. Okay, don't nobody want the Chucky doll from Spelman. All right. Where she at? Spelman? Morris Brown, you know Morris Brown back. Where's she at? Clark, Atlanta? Where's she at, girl? Albany? Where's she at? Savannah State? Where's she at? Let me stop because the people gonna get me for talking about this lady child. Yeah, the people gonna have something to say about me talk about this lady child. There is. Y'all know I don't give a fuck. I ain't above talking about a bitch child. Y'all know that. Anyway. That's not nice, T. So what? It's a bunch of shit up here. And Linda, when am I ever nice up here? Chloe not ugly, it's the hair. Anywho, because Linda already tell me I ain't being nice. Phil, you about to start something. Shut up. Moving on. Because I could say mo, but I'm gonna leave it be. So Phil, leave me be. Anywho, um, Portia and Sway go on a date. Sway asks, does she have baby daddy drama? No, she ain't got no damn baby daddy drama because the shit that we saw going on between her and Dennis is not real. Okay? The shit that's going on between y'all want to blame it on the hair, huh? Okay. It's the hair fault. Oh, okay. Anyway. The shit that's going on between Portia and Dennis is not real. I'm not, it ain't real. No, Portia ain't got no problem, no baby daddy problem. All right. because the shit that we see going on between them is not real. Okay? It ain't. So you ain't even got to worry about it. Trust me, Dennis ain't think about you, Sway. Okay? Dennis ain't think about you, Sway. If anything, Dennis is imagining your ass without no clothes on. If anything. So trust me, if there was anything ever to go on between y'all, trust me, Dennis is not thinking about you like that. Okay, believe me. Thank you, baby, for your cash app, boo. One. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you. What you said? Paying my respects for your gift. Oh, thank you, baby. I appreciate you, boo. One. Thank you, Puddin'. You always donating the stuff. I appreciate you. Thank you, love. Uh, yeah, I already talked about Kelly and that overly expensive ass white T-shirt that she turned to a jersey dress. Yeah, I talked about that already. Um, Anywho, moving on from that. All right, and Sway, you want to carry the baby? Why, Sway? Sway, why you want to be barefoot and pregnant for? Why, Sway? You ain't got to do that. I carry the baby for you. You ain't got to carry it. I carry it. You the man. Remember, you ain't supposed to be hobbling around, wobbling around pregnant. I carry it for you. Okay, you ain't even, no. Sway, why? Why? No. I'm sick of y'all studs running around here being pregnant. Since um since Shantae want to walk around pregnant, y'all know the brat. Since Shantae wanted to be weeble wobbling around pregnant at 48, now all of the studs want to go out here and get pregnant. Rocket boy clothes. Like, why? I carry it for you, Sway. Portia selfish. All right, so you don't need to worry about her. I carry it for you, Sway. Okay, I do it for you. All right, you ain't got to do it for what? You supposed to be the man in this shit, Sway. You supposed to be the man. You ain't supposed to be walking around here swollen feet, ankles, and cankles and pregnant. Why? With a swollen ass neck and all that shit. Sway, y'all want to go through all that shit. You gonna look weird as hell trying to carry yourself as a boy 5 months pregnant. Like, y'all don't know how weird that shit look. Okay, it was weird when Shantae did it. She won't excuse just because she was the brat. She was weird as fuck. No, Sway, that's what I'm here for. You ain't got to do it. I got it. I'll do it for you. Talk about something you want to carry. Y'all know you lying. I'm the pillow princess around here. I will do the carrying. I don't worry about it, Sway. I need you to go work or do what it is that you do. It's obviously you do something good because Portia being seen with you, so we know you make money doing seeing. So nah, just go to work and do all that, bitch. Faye's Healing Waters event. My God, today. So Kimberly tells Pinky that her ex called her and tells her that he was once dealing with Portia. We gonna get to that in a minute. So TinkTink shows up, but she all in her damn feelings. TinkTink, girl, if we can't get to hear exactly what it is that you and your feelings about, stop coming up here crying, bitch, because I really don't give a fuck. All right. It's not as if you up here and you telling us exactly verbatim exactly what it is. So at this point, I don't give a fuck about you constantly getting up here crying, but then we seeing you getting into it with Portia later on. So it's obvious that you don't feel that damn bad. Like, girl, like if you can't talk about it, then keep it to your goddamn self. I'm sick and tired of you getting up here crying, and I don't know what the fuck we consoling you for. Like, why is we woo woo wooing you, and you can't even tell us what the fuck is wrong? Ugh. So, child, they get in the water with they love. Girl, speaking of, did you have were they floaty devices or or were they inflatable beds? Because they gave inflatable mattresses down to the water. I don't know why it gave that, but that's what it gave. They all gave the floatable mattresses that you get from Walmart. That's really what it gave, child. But I guess Aiden, you got a little body yaddy on you, Aiden. You 15. Holler at me in 5 years when you become 20. I see you, Aiden. But other than that, girl, Shamia shit damn near sunk, toppled down to the bottom. Now it is kind of interesting that everybody else's beds was fine, but her shit was about to sunk, topple down to the 7 feet of the damn pool. That was a little, but you know, whatever. You know, I ain't gonna sit here and say that somebody tried to drown on purpose, but it was interesting though. Let's just be honest. Dropping out the clouds to say, you know, Fraud knows about an air mattress. Shut up, y'all. Hush your mouth. Anyway, okay. Anywho, but you ain't lying. Anywho, um, but yeah, I see you, Aiden. You're a little boy, so I can't do nothing with you right now. But you know, in 5 years, you'll be 20. I'm just saying. Anyway, so the ladies had dinner. And Kimberly decides that she wants to address the table and tell Portia, Drew, and Phaedra what she heard. Then proceeds to tell Portia the things that she's done to make her feel the way she does. Like when she asks was she having a miscarriage, which I don't care what none of y'all saying. Portia was really insensitive when it came to that because K. Michelle didn't even tell her that she was pregnant. Excuse me. Okay. Kimberly didn't even tell her that she was pregnant. So for her to even ask that was just damn ridiculous to me. And I don't care what nobody got to say. And then she brought up about how she made up that lie about TinkTink being with this man down to the BET weekend and shit like that. Um, so then Kimberly brings up Black again. And then her and Drew have a small little banter. Kay, let me tell you something. One, I agree with Drew. Stop saying his damn name. Stop bringing him the fuck up. I agree with you when it came to that. And another thing, Kay, I know you felt like you was eating down in them reads that you gave Drew, but not really. Like you sitting here acting like Drew don't do shit. Drew is working. Drew stays in a nasty piece of Lifetime movie or a nasty piece of BET Black Cinema Film or a nasty piece of Tubi movie. Shit, I just saw Drew in a Lifetime movie today where she was cheating on her husband with this damn painter dude. This shit just came out in 2026. Stop sitting here trying to act like she like she's Shamia. Okay, and she not really doing nothing, and she's just some kept woman. All right, be clear, Kimberly. I knew who Drew Sidor was before I knew who you was. I knew who Drew Sidor was way back when I was in high school when she acted on Death So Raven. I ain't heard of you until 2012 in VH1 and Love and Hip Hop Atlanta season 1. So you keep trying to discredit her as if she ain't got no resume, but cut that shit out. I wish you would find something else to try to shade her about, because trying to act like she ain't got no resume is cockamamie, Kimberly. It is. It's cockamamie at this point. Cut that out. And another thing that was getting on me is how you want to be all soft spoken when it comes down to Portia, but you got all of this smoke for Drew. Drew is low hanging fruit. Look, I love Drew. I ain't got no problems with Drew. But Drew is low hanging fruit. Let's just be clear. You want to sit here and be all rah-rah shish kumbaya when it comes down to Drew, but you want to be all soft-spoken and all docile when it comes to Portia. Why? Why? Hey, Sinclair. Why? I see you ain't trying to ring ass up out of here tonight. Why? Why? You want to be all rowdy and rough whenever it comes to Drew, but you just don't want to give all of that. Why? Why? Why is Drew a straw that broke the camel back for you, but not Portia, who's supposed to be your friend? That's all I'm saying, Kimberly. Like, stop trying to shit on Drew and acting like Drew ain't never did shit and Drew ain't never been in shit and Drew ain't doing shit. Like, cut that shit out, Kay. Because like I said, Kimberly, the people said you ain't had a hit song in a decade. The people said that, Kay. I'm not saying that. The people said that. The people said you ain't had a hit song in a damn decade, girl. They said the last time you had a hit was when your ass was on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. That's what the people are saying, Kay. That don't come from me. So don't get hot with me. I ain't saying that about you, Kay. The people is. Kimberly tells Portia about her ex calling her, saying that they talked. Portia says that she wasn't talking to him while they was together. Plus, they both basically said that she wasn't even friends or didn't even know K Michelle personally around the time when she was dating that damn man. So it wasn't for her to tell. Um, Listen, I'm bringing you up again, Scotty. Okay, bitch. I'm bringing you up again, girl. Now I was around there to Scotty's, and Scotty was talking about the situation, and Scotty gave his critique or whatnot. And he used Tam Bam and Eveline. Y'all know Tammy Romaine and Eveline and they situation that happened way back in Basketball Wives season 2. Now, this how I feel. Um, I get it. But what I will say is the difference in it, there is a difference in it. And the difference in it is Tam Bam was still actively married to Kenny Anderson when Eveline fucked him. So I could totally understand why Tam Bam had an issue with Eveline, because she was still actively married to that man, and then you gonna have one of his whores call you a non-motherfucking factor. So I get why Tammy played patty cake with Eveline's face. It was well deserved. If I was Kimberly, I wouldn't even make this a thing because she wasn't with him around the time. She wasn't even friends with K Michelle, and she's not actively with him now. She's married. And my whole thing is, if you're gonna be all up in Drew's face, don't connect me with nobody. Don't try to tell me about nobody. I'm married. then I don't understand why you're expecting Portia to tell you about some fuck nigga that neither one of y'all are with no more. And you're a whole married woman. I just don't understand what's the purpose in her telling you that. Because her telling you that does what for you with your married ass? Y'all weren't friends. You wasn't with him when she was with him. She didn't know you around that time. And neither one of y'all is fucking this nigga no more. What I don't understand is why the fuck is he even calling you to tell you that in the first place with his messy ass? If anything, he's messy as the fuck for even telling you that shit because why is you even entertaining phone calls with your exes anyhow? You're married, but then again, you did get on Auntie Shay Shay and say that, Dr. Caston apparently got these harem hoes. And, so long as he poke and go, it is what it is. So, I don't know. What Scotty said, I knew Scotty was going to fall out the bushes. Scotty messy too. Well, Evelyn says Tammy wasn't married to him, but that's up for debate. Nah, she was definitely married to that damn man. And I'm not saying you wrong, Scotty. I get your reasonings because I get you. I get you when you be like, look, if we gonna be friends, I'd rather let you know this now so you don't find out later on. You might not care, but at least you can't say that I never told you. I can get by that. I can. I can get by that. But I just feel like if a person is married, then that shit shouldn't even matter because listen, if it was about Dr. Caston, then fine. Cool. Let me know that. You know what I mean? Like if it was about Dr. Caston, cool. Let me know, bitch. But if it's some old ass nigga that I'm not with them, girl, whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever. Like, girl, I guess. For me, you ain't got to come out your closet to let me know that. Cause I'm a whole married woman, honey. I don't give not one fuck. Now, if it was my husband, then okay, then yeah, that is something you need to let me know. You used to date my husband back in the gap, and yeah, let me know that. But if it's some nigga, girl, so what? And like you did the same shit to Ariana, and you did the same shit to Ariana, and Love and Hip Hop. You fell out with Ariana over some old ass fuck nigga that you won't with no more, and you found out that she fucked. You did the same thing then, child. And then TinkTink and Portia get into it. Like I said, TinkTink, you looking for issues with Portia, and it's sad and pathetic. At this point, you are just fixated and obsessed with Portia. You are. You're fixated and obsessed with Portia. Like you didn't even have to say anything because that man won't marry to that man won't marry to Kimberly. So you trying to put correlations that don't even need to be there. Like you didn't even have to say nothing to her. Like, what was that for? What was that about? What's the purpose? You're weird, bitch. You're weird. And it's given so long as I can beef with somebody, this is how I can stay on for this season. Because I can't talk about them gals. I can't talk about my ex Silverback. You done already told us about Nanas. Like, that's really what it's given. And I don't even like to take up a Portia like that, but this weirdo fixation that you got with her is weird. It's weird. And I'm going to need for you to find something to do. Because arguing with Portia ain't it. Because how Portia pounced on your ass, I wouldn't have been mad at her for doing it. Because nobody was talking to you. She didn't say a goddamn thing to your ass. Like it was uncalled for and unnecessary. And I ain't even fooling with Portia. I ain't trying to take up her. Well, Kelly has a right to be mad at Portia, though. If we want to be honest about it, TinkTink started with Portia first. TinkTink started with her last season. I mean, let's just be honest. Is Portia lying on her now? Yeah, 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 yeah. Cause I still don't believe that she hunched on some married man at BET weekend and he decided to text Portia afterwards or Dennis, whoever it was. I don't believe none of that. I don't. I don't believe none of that. Is even though Portia is lying on her name, Portia is lying on it, she is. And I don't care how none of y'all feel about it. She is. Portia is lying on her now, but be clear. TinkTink got what she was looking for out of Portia because she started with Portia first when she first got up here. Now, if we're going to be fair about it, let's be fair about it. And that's another thing, Portia. Now the man done turned into a pastor. Now the man done turned into a, when did he turn into a pastor, Portia? When? When did this mysterious man become a bishop? When? When? Did he just get his clergy license? When? Okay, so if she's lying on her, she has the right to be mad at Portia, whether she started it with her last season or not. I mean, that's your opinion. But if you start some shit with me, however I get back at your ass is how the fuck I get back at your ass. It's just how I feel. If you started with me out of nowhere for no damn reason, whatever, you don't have the right to start with me, then what to dictate how I get back at you. Now, is Portia lying? She is. Okay? Is Portia lying? Yes, she is. But TinkTink started with her first. I mean, we got to be honest. TinkTink started with her first. So now we want to be mad about, and don't get me wrong, Portia is lying. Because when did the man, now the man is a preacher. She done slept with this preacher. All Portia, girl, leave me alone. Portia, leave me alone when it come to that. Okay? Leave me alone when it come to that, Portia. I don't believe nothing that come out your mouth when it come to that shit. But TinkTink did start with Portia first. She did. So did you expect Kelly to be cool with her then? I mean, I'm trying to think. No. No, but what I'm saying is there may not even be none of this going on had TinkTink never came up here with the foolishness with Portia in the first place, is what I'm saying. Portia even got up here and said that she wanted to like Kelly. It's a part of me that believes that. I mean, I hear what you're saying, Scotty. I do. I hear what you're saying. But what I'm saying is, had she never came up here with the bullshit from the beginning, maybe none of this would be going on and now. That's all I'm saying. Like, we can't start from what Portia did to her. We got to start from the very beginning. And from the very beginning, TinkTink did start it with Portia first. She did. Now, I get what you're saying. I do. I totally get what you're saying. But if we're going to be honest here, let's just be honest. She started it with her first. She did. Now, don't get me wrong. Look, when she gave it to Portia when she first got it, yeah, I cackled and kiki that. Okay? Yeah, I cackled and kiki at it. But look at what it all done led to when it really didn't have to. Kelly asked the question that everyone wanted to answer for, and it was something Portia actually did. Portia is making shit up. I get that. I get that. And just because everybody wanted to know, don't mean that she had to be the one to do it. She the one who came in hot when it came to Portia. She did. She did. I mean, she did. She did. She did. And just because everybody wanted to know, don't mean it had to come from her ass. It did. And now Portia lying on her, and she is lying on her. I don't care what nobody say. She is lying on her. But shit, you start some shit with me. I mean, hey, if I got to make up a lie to get back at your ass, I mean, do I go up for it? No, I don't go up for it because I know Portia ass lying. I know she lying, but still. Trust me, Scotty, we know she lying. We know she lying her goddamn ass off. Nan the man done turned to the whole pastor. We know Portia lying. But has she never started with her from the beginning? Just saying. Has she never started with her from the beginning? It's good it came from her because nobody else would have brought it up. Yeah, but see, now look at what's happening. It's stupid, really, because they really shouldn't have no problem with one another. And I really believe the crux of it all stems from Shamia. She wants to prove her loyalty to Shamia. That's really what I think about shit. All right. That's why I'm with the whole Fricka Frack 2.0 thing. I'm like this, and now they're such besties and they're such best friends, and she done turned into Shiloh's godmama and all of the rest of this shit. Like I the same way Scotty feel about them other ones shit being fake. The two of them in particular, I'm telling you. If Portia ever decides to allow Shamia to smell her pussy again, I really don't think they're gonna be that close no more. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm telling you, that's how I feel. Back to you, T, because I knew that's who I was talking to. Well, I'm trying to understand what you expect this to be then. I don't know. I mean, look, this is how I feel, Scotty, and I'm gonna end this. Portia ain't said nothing to her. So TinkTink shouldn't have said nothing to Portia. That's just how I feel. She ain't said nothing to her. And I thought that they decided to get over there, whatever they had last episode. Didn't they kind of sort of said, look, we ain't got to have no conversation. We just going to dead it here and let it be that. Didn't that happen last episode? So what was the purpose of her even speaking up or saying anything now? Just saying. I'm just saying, Scotty. I'm just saying. And from what we seen, Portia ain't said nothing to TinkTink. Portia ain't said nothing to TinkTink. So Kelly doing to Portia what Portia did to Drew all last season. So that's partially why I don't really care, to be honest. Well, that's fine, Scotty. I'm just saying, if you gonna tell me in the prior episode, we just gonna dead it here. We ain't gotta have no conversation. We just gonna dead it here. And then I dead it. And then you want to run your mouth when I'm having something going on where they got nothing to do with you. I'm having something going on with her. Girl, that's all I'm saying. If that's the case, Kelly shouldn't have said that. Then that's just let's just dead it. Kelly shouldn't have said that if that was the case. Again, we want to keep starting from the middle with shit. But Kelly was the one who said we could just dead it. No conversation needed, required, or desired. We'll just dead it. Kelly was the one who said that. And from what we seen, Portia ain't said nothing to her. That was between Kimberly and Portia. Not Kimberly, Portia, and Lil TinkTink. And how Portia decided to smack her in her damn face, I wouldn't have nothing to say to Portia because you should have kept your goddamn mouth shut. It had nothing to do with you. Then that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more. I think we're gonna be down to Busy House tomorrow, so Lord only knows how that's gonna go. Okay. Lord only knows how that's gonna go. Um, he might bump heads with Scotty. I don't know. Me and Scotty might have a little banter back and forth. I don't know. We gonna be around there a bit. Scotty, I say we ratchet up Busy shit just cause. What you think, Scotty? I think me and you should go around there and just ratchet his shit the fuck up just cause. I mean, cause we gonna be around there, Scotty. Why not? I say we just do it just cause. What you think? Um, okay, that's what I say we do, bestie. We just ratchet it the fuck up just cause. I mean, why not? I'm not arguing with none of y'all tomorrow because I'm gonna be the bad guy either way. Not really. Like I was on your side with a lot of the shit you said. So I mean, I doubt you're gonna be the bad guy. Like a lot of what you said, I agree with. I mean, I don't see why you're gonna be the bad guy. You can yell at me and I yell back. I'm I'm the problem. So nah, child. Whatever. Scotty gonna do it. Anyway, me and him gonna ratchet Busy shit all the way to fuck up tomorrow because why not? Okay, he ratchet, I'm ratchet, and us being ratchet together, that's just some ratchicity that we just gonna bring down the Busies. Why not? Anywho, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you so much for your generous Cash App, friend. I really did appreciate you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much for your likes. I promise I'm not arguing with y'all. Whatever. And we'll see. But y'all, I'ma say what I gotta say and move on. Why? Why you don't want to be ratchet with me tomorrow? Why? Anyway, we had over 300 people up in here tonight. I appreciate y'all for that. Y'all make sure to like and hype. Y'all did real great with the hypes on last week's. Last week's hypes was up to 47,000. Give me up to 50,000. All right, give me up to 50,000 on the hypes. They should allow y'all to do it sometime tonight because, like I said, Housewives and LAMH seem to process on this very night. So y'all make sure to do that. I will see y'all tomorrow at Busy's 8:30. All right, at 8:30. We're gonna be down to Busy's house. Make sure that y'all be there for this. We're gonna discuss this episode. Um, yeah. Thank y'all so much again for the likes. I totally appreciate y'all for that. And may the Lord watch between me and thee while we absent one from another. Amen. Who is busy? He's on the panel. I'm gonna put the link when he makes the link. I'm gonna put it on my community wall. Who the hell is busy? Girl, bye. So tonight